Welcome everyone. TheDailyWoo here. As the recording of this, it is Monday, June the 3rd, 2024. I'm standing here in my accommodations, a little motel in Burbank, California. Checking out very shortly. Going to check out in a couple hours. Going to be plenty of time for me to wander around the neighborhood. Also give a short little room tour of the accommodations that I have been in last night and the night before. Check it out today. Going into another hotel. But this is a cute little place, so I want to show this off and the neighborhood of Burbank and just see where the day leads myself. And I'm inviting you to join me. Shall you? Tangerine. I've always wanted to stay here. I finally did it this time. I'm here on the top floor. Again, just a no frills, humble accommodations. Very cute. Love Burbank. Again, I'm going to be checking out very shortly. Got my stuff all packed up, ready to go. Got my rental car keys over here. Now keep in mind, the last 2 evenings I did slumber in this bed, so it's not how it was when I checked in. There's the facilities there. There's a regular shower over there in the corner. Got a mirror there. Of course, I already showed the mirror I was standing in front. I got a little tacos late last night after I got back from Monsterpalooza. A little jet lag happening. Got up this morning at 4 a.m., which is 7 p.m. Florida time, so I got a little mini fridge. Got some coffee over here. They also have a little coffee down in the lobby as well. Today I'm going to end up getting some coffee around the neighborhood. But this is the room. Some little wooden decor here. It looks like fence post of some sort. Small TV, nothing too extravagant. Got my bags over there. You got the bed. Got my phone charging up for the day. And then you got this mural behind the bed. Yeah, cute and cozy, very nice. Very nice. A little time before I have to turn the key in, so gonna peruse around the neighborhood. A neighborhood that I've driven through a bunch of times and parked at, but never exited a motel out onto the street to before. So I might be able to see some of the things I've never noticed around the neighborhood. Let's get going. Loving this weather. Again, it's early, 7:18 right now. 58 degrees. It's going to get up to 71 at noon. And then it's actually going to get up to 77 by 3 or 4 p.m. I'm going to spend the majority of the day in Burbank. I also love that you can see the wisdom tree from here, top of the mountain up there where the Hollywood sign is on the other side of that, on the Hollywood side. I'm on the valley side. The old wisdom tree. That's what it's called. I'm on the corner of Riverside and Kenwood. A little overcast today too, a little overcast. It's also interesting seeing this quaint old school motel in front of the towering buildings behind them. 3901, that's the address. Well, last night they had all this stanchioned off. Little Mexican food place, very cute. They had a bunch of tables set up out here. And this bumps up right to Toluca Lake, which is celebrating their 100th year anniversary. Oh, that's got my name written all over it. Well, my name's not Fred, but Fred's Coffee. Oh no, it's Alfred Coffee. Oh my gosh. It's Alfred Coffee. I wonder if that's a Hitchcock reference. Look at that. Alfred. It says Fred from the one side, but it's actually Alfred. It is indeed. It is indeed. Okay, I asked the associates at the counter, who are also making the coffee, Al, and then Fred around the other side is actually named after Batman's butler. Corner of Maple Street. Motel I'm staying at, or checking out of today, right over there. Interesting, it's not Hitchcock. We got a couple tacos. I wish I got a burrito from this Tacos 86 last night. Of course, it's so early they're not open yet. But it was pretty good. Tacos 1986. I got some chips, guacamole, and a burrito. Burbank bus going by. Burbank bus. But first, coffee. And one thing that's cool about being in the Hollywood area, obviously Burbank has a lot of studios nearby. Looks like Alfred Coffee is partnering up with CBS. There's even a for your consideration emblem on the side of this little cardboard thing for Frasier. Not a whole lot open yet because it is prior to 8 a.m. already, so a lot of these are lunch and dinner time. I really like the shape of this building right there. We got some murals over here on the side. Avenue. Have 23 seconds to continue crossing. Got plenty of time. Ah, there's also Priscilla's Gourmet Coffee House over there. Couple different coffee options. Love that architecture over there. Love it. And of course, Bob's Big Boy. A quintessential favorite of mine. I don't even think I'm using that word correctly. Favorite. Oh, you know what? I think I may have crossed over into Toluca Lake. Okay, I don't know exactly where the border of Burbank and Toluca Lake is. Maybe it's where this bench is. But the Gary Marshall Theater, when I used to live in Hollywood years ago, was called something else. But after Gary passed on, they dedicated this theater to him. Flying canines. These dogs here, this little jetpack on. This one's got parachute. This has some wings on that one. That's cute. Cute. Gary Marshall, of course. Laverne and Shirley. I think he was even in Chud 2 as a bit part. I don't know why I'm thinking of Chud 2. And one of my favorites, Beaches. Directed Barbara Hershey and Bette Midler in that tearjerker. Alright, I actually looked it up, and the address, when you look up Bob's, is Burbank. So this is technically still in Burbank. Love this place. Oh, just even Burbank in general. Love Burbank, love Bob's, love this whole area. One of my favorite places. Hollywood in general. So last time I was here, they had removed this, I guess maybe to clean up the old Big Boy. Got a lot of memories at this place. The restaurant was built in 1949 and is the oldest remaining Bob's family restaurant in America. It's a point of California historical interest. And here is their logo here, incorporated 1911. The old coffee shop signage there has been there for many years. It's before my time. Even around the back corner is a little Bob up on the side of the... Well, you know what? Honestly, I don't know sure if the mascot's name is, but I just refer to him as Bob. I think it might be just the Big Boy. And according to this, they are celebrating their 75th anniversary, 1949 to 2024. There's also a Starbucks tucked away back here. Milt and Edie's. Guy's got his dry cleaning over there. It's also a tailoring center. The noise you're hearing is a garbage truck down the alley dumping a dumpster. Milt 46. Over 70 years of cleaning clothes in SoCal. Open every day of the year. Place has been here forever. Look at this. They have the Hollywood sign, but it's not. It's the Milt and Edie's. I think I may have said Eddie's. Milt and Edie's sign. We got some cute pups up there. It's on the corner of Alameda and Pass. Life is not a dress rehearsal. Make it count. I'm gonna walk down where the Warner Ranch used to be. Walking over the 134 freeway. Just about a block over the freeway. Look at that old car right there. An old Jeep truck thing. Not sure what that was. Corner of Oak and Pass now. This is where the Warner Ranch was. Covered it many times. Actually got access twice to walk around and document it before they started tearing it down. Pass Ave and Oak. It's now no longer affiliated with Warner. Speaking of Warner, Warner Brothers, the proper studio, which is still open a couple blocks from here. I'm doing a tour there today. I've covered that many times. I don't think I'm going to be filming on the lot today. I'm just going to enjoy doing the tour without this camera in my hand. Take a look at this. These are huge freaking sound stages that are being built where so many shows and movies, music videos, etc. were once filmed. Classic 80s and 90s goodness, and early 2000s. They are definitely not messing around or wasting any time with the construction on this place. Roadside things. There's a callback. This chair, classic car alert right over here. So from this angle was just about the general vicinity where the Christmas Vacation house was, Chevy Chase house, WandaVision house, Lethal Weapon house. And I am wearing an appropriate t-shirt, not only because I'm going to the Warner Studios tour, but also standing here where the Warner Ranch used to be was a couple of the exteriors from the shirt I'm wearing, as well as the pool from Gremlins. They built the YMCA, I think it was the YMCA walls around it. It was an outdoor pool. But in the movie, you would have thought it was an indoor pool, but it was right out here. Yeah, kind of unplanned. I was wearing this because I'm doing the tour over at Warner Studios. Hadn't really planned on walking by here, but it kind of works out. So I got the repping the Gremlins. Love that movie. Pool was kind of like right over there. Heading back to where I just was walking from onto Hollywood Way. Love this row of houses here. Of course, when these were built, just amazing looking buildings. It was not as busy on this thoroughfare. It's gotten a lot busier through here since these homes were built. Look at these. Freaking awesome. Look at this thing. Like a fairy tale home. Look at this tree. It's like a Tim Burton tree. Big old fireplace right there. That is a freaking awesome house. Dang. And this is really easy to drive past. In fact, I've driven past these many times. I've kind of seen them briefly as I'm passing by in a car, but when you're walking, you really soak it in a lot more. It's just like something out of a movie. Got the palm tree there. In fact, this little apartment complex is called Bermuda Palms. Very similar to what Daniel LaRusso would have lived in. It's also in the valley, but not in Burbank. A little ways from here. Yeah, you could rent an apartment right here. Little cute, little quaint place. Just to show the proximity, there's a WB water tower right there. And an old car wash, which is no longer in use. They had an early bird special But I really love the signage that's here on the corner of Riverside. Look at this beautiful thing with the arrow pointing down. That is beautiful. They offer detailing, car washing, complete auto detailing. Lakeside Car Wash is what it was called. This had to have been used in some productions. In fact, I would imagine the motel I'm staying at is probably used in some movies, TV shows as well. It's an old shoe shine stand there too. Lurking in the shadows. What the heck, an old Maytag washing machine? There's a newer washing machine, Whirlpool. I love the font of the Lakeside. Man. You know, as I'm looking at this, you got an air conditioner unit over there. This might have been a gas pump at some point, right out here. Usually when there's like concrete, like little embankments like this, there usually was gas pumps, like where this tree was and over there. Probably at one point, it was a gas station too, and a car wash. All right, here's something pretty cool. Just did a little quick search. Evidently, I'm sure it was used in many other things, but this car wash was used in Saving Mr. Banks when Paul Giamatti's character was driving the limo right along here, and P.L. Travers was in the back seat. They passed by right along here, and you see the car wash behind them. That's pretty neat. Again, it was probably used in 100 other things, but Saving Mr. Banks. I recently rewatched that again. I've seen it probably 5 or 6 times. I watched it about a week or 2 ago again. And I also watched Mary Poppins. Same day. I watched Mary Poppins first, and then I watched Saving Mr. Banks. Both great movies. With the passing of Richard Sherman, I kind of had to. Over at the entrance to the 134, 2 big satellite dishes. Screenland Drive. Oh, there's the car wash. There's the wisdom tree up at the top of the hill. And there is the motel I'm staying at. The Tangerine Dream. Wrapped up in these 501s. Just sweating to the Oldies Vandals reference. I don't think anyone will get it. Warren Fitzgerald. Not an active phone booth, but there is the shell of it, and they still have where the phone book was right down inside of there. And across the way, there is the Burbank Studios. It's just called the Burbank Studios. Right over there. I'm just taking a little stroll, getting a little walk. I'm going to go over to Carson Park. There's this old A&O liquor store right here. Nice old sign. See it better from this angle. You can also see my reflection right there in the window too. Continue down Alameda. This is a fantastic tree. I also love that you can hear the birds chirping. Right over here on Bob Hope Drive, I believe it's called. It's named after Bob Hope. Barely hear the birds, there's a little traffic. Faint bird sounds. Love it. Hello, birdie. Hi-oh. You are correct, sir. Well, it's Phil Hartman. Not doing Johnny, but doing Epic Man. You get it. This is the layout of the land. Carson Park. I am here. Question mark? Why does it have a question mark? Maybe if I had the question, where am I? They would let me know I am there. Or maybe they are puzzled and they don't even know where I am. Maybe they are confused if that is where I am. Okay, so right up here, you see that tower. On the other side of that power tower, it's the Hollywood sign. Obviously can't see it from the valley side, but yeah. Right over that hill. Well, it's more of a mountain. Johnny Carson Park, City of Burbank Parks and Recreation Department, dedicated to the king. That is definitely true. There is no one like Johnny Carson. None of the other ones come any close. Dedicated to the king of late night for 30 years. He kept America up late and laughing. There he is, right inside the television. Used to be called Buena Vista Park. And evidently, Jay Leno, when he hosted The Tonight Show, that version of The Tonight Show, donated some money to putting some equipment in this park. Right across from the studios where The Tonight Show was filmed. The 134 is going right over my head. I'm going to walk up here and connect with Riverside Drive. I'm going to start walking back to my motel for checkout. Do you know where 1640 Riverside Drive? Block past Maple. That's John F. Kennedy Drive. All movie references. That's a really cool looking house also. I had 10 seconds to get over the other side of the street, Bob. 4 seconds now, I made it. I was hoping I would. I was Bob hoping I would. That's a bad joke, very bad joke. This area is known as the Rancho Equestrian neighborhood. I did not realize Burbank had a Rancho Equestrian neighborhood, but they do. Cute little homes through here. Apartments. This is on Riverside. Block past Maple. This is not John F. Kennedy Drive. It's the Rancho Equestrian neighborhood. Greetings from Burbank. Over the Disney Studios, Disney Animation. There's the Sorcerer's Cap there. The Film Academy. Starlight Bowl. Of course, there's Bob's Big Boy. The airport. And the WB. Always a good time here in town. You can bank on it. You can Burbank on it. Also home of the New York Film Academy here at Warner Boulevard. Once I check out of the motel, I will be going to park over here and doing the Warner Brothers studio tour. But for now, I'm going to continue walking. Interesting concrete benches right here outside of the Film Academy. Has a series of cameras on it. And this electrical box. Electrical box artwork everywhere. Love it. Burbank bus. It's the Burbank bus. Everywhere you look. Any angle of town, just look up there. See the wisdom tree. It's the Burbank bus. Walking down Riverside. Passing the car wash again. Got 9 seconds to finish crossing the road. I got this. With 5 seconds to spare. There's the Tangerine again. And I 100% would stay at the Tangerine again. Really good proximity to Warner, Universal, Hollywood, walkable around this area, leaf blowers. Check it out, I got some cowboys over here. Oh, they're doing a little filming out in the desert. Look at the camera guy down here. Monument Valley, peaks and rocks behind them there. And also, with everything I was saying, I also really like how cozy and cute this place is. We'll stay here again, I don't know when, but someday. I'm checking into another hotel, but yeah, I really like the Tangerine. Recommend it, and pretty reasonable rates. All right, checking out. Always love some Warner Brothers. Well, pretty much any movie backlot is always a good time. It's tour time. The backside, the backlot. Oh, check it out in here. They have a little display here. They have a whole setup of Goonies. They got the Goonies waterfall right here celebrating the Goonies, which is pretty dang cool. Check it out right here in the front area. I don't know if I've seen this many people on the lot before. And they're setting up for something over here. It is so busy. Look at all these tours. Nerd Locations is here also.
Hey.
Nerd Locations at Warner Brothers. That's the police station from Rebel Without a Cause on that other side. The Fuller House facade. Of course, Mrs. Deagle's from Gremlins.
Sometimes they cover the fiberglass with stucco just to make it a little bit more hardy, give it a little bit more.
Monster Squad, Dukes, just a ton of movies and shows.
Every single building that is here on the tour that you're going to see, it has no second floor. Yes, there is a catwalk up there, so if somebody needs to be looking out of the window from the top,
All right, the tour is over. We're back up on the roof. Well, we're up on the roof of the parking structure. Up here we get a pretty good bird's eye view. They didn't take us to a couple areas, but since I am wearing the Gremlin shirt, I wanted to show down here the staircase where he gets the Mogwai is right over there. Hey, you can kind of see it. I zoomed in. Right there. I've been down there before, but yeah, just wanted to show it again since I am wearing a Gremlin shirt. Classic truck color. All right, back over to Bob's Big Boy. Now it's later in the evening after a nice little Warner tour. And all right, I go with my quintessential little spaghetti and toast action that I always get from here. This is like my go-to at Bob's right here. We got like a whole crew of us too, right over here. We're all getting down on some Bob's action. Always enjoyable eating at Bob's. I used to have one of these Bob's hats right here years and years and years ago. Look at this one right here. It's got like a little beard on it right there. You got some coffee cups. Got an assortment of products. There's a concrete Big Boy. There's only 100 of them made right there. Yeah. I've never met a Big Boy I didn't like. True. And they got the neon lit up now. Classic Bob's. Kind of started the day near here. Well, not really started the day, but I came over here at a decent hour earlier this morning when the neon for the coffee shop was not illuminated. And now, later in the evening, it is illuminated. And that's going to do it for today. Checking into my next hotel. I'll see you in the next video. The vlog is over.